I will start the recordings.
I hope we have enough people.
We should, yeah. We're not gonna do anything major. We're not gonna go into like a big boss battle or dungeon.
Oh, I was hoping for that.
Well, we'll be going through, hopefully we're going to go through a different type of, pressured situation.
Politics.
I
went there.
No,
also, that reminds me, I remember from last week, and I do want to say this with the recording, so one moment, please, everyone. And yes, I just slapped myself for a reason. Because remember what I said last week?
Barely.
I said that if I end up getting rolls like what happened with Rubs when he was first introduced, I would slap myself. What happened last week? Or I must slap myself.
Okay, well, either way, you all spent a nice, relaxing night in the home of Nephrite's parents. And sun is up. And everyone starts to wake up.
First thing Ogman does is stretch and look over to Daiso and Quen, just to make sure they're okay.
They're okay, though you do realize that Daiso's wild shape ability has wore off.
After seeing that, I just dust myself off, get up, dust myself off, and quickly go inside.
Ben stretches like a cat and wakes up.
Daiso kind of like rubs your hair kind of like a cat before she heads in.
I should have seen that coming.
Yep.
Hey, I got control of Daiso now, so.
Not here, sadly. She will be missed while she's not here.
She's not dead.
I know, that's why I said while she's not here.
And welcome back, Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Hola. Dragon's back.
Yeah.
I'll just,
DM question. Did I notice the flying monkey outside?
It's not hard to miss.
Right now, his curiosity is peaked and his defenses are up.
Anyway, you were saying though?
Yeah. Null just wakes up and gives a pat on Avenger's head, and we're gonna make our way down to breakfast. Just pardon. There we go.
Yep, I know. Everyone's judging through the map. Hey, it's better than this than trying to reload every single floor.
Exactly.
Ogman sits at the table and waits, and I do have to go AFK, so I will be back in 1 moment. Come on.
Well, for Nephrite, I believe I said she was going to wake up a little late, because normally she would be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but due to the events of last session, she's not herself.
Yep.
Does Quen see where the juices are?
Roll perception?
Oh, good. And luckily my eye works.
Yep, eye does work.
Oh, got it.
Thank you. You got a nat 20 on perception.
But to be fair, I am really good with perception.
Yep, you do find the juices really easily right here. You see like 3 pictures. One looks like an orange juice. One looks like sort of red juice, and the last one looks like almost like a clear. I don't know how to describe it, but it's apple juice.
Alright.
Golden.
He grabs
Yeah.
all 3.
Thank you.
Ogren is. He's looking around to make sure that is anybody else not awake yet.
Well, you notice that Nephrite is not at the table, and neither is Aerith.
See him stand up for a quick moment. I have a feeling you all have questions, so I think it'd be best if we made sure everyone was here. Am I right?
I'll go get Nephrite if you want me to.
I'll go get Aerith.
Come on.
I'll join you. I just go with them. Just give me a second, because I am not really scroll out to get to the second floor.
Here's my question for all 3 of you. Do you know where you're going to get to Nephrite's room?
Yeah, I just
Not
found it.
really. Oh,
It's all the way down at the bottom.
You know where it is on the map, but in character, do you know?
Oh, shoot, no.
I
Just go down.
stares at us and is like, does anyone know where they're even sleeping? Speaking the science team points to Null, is it? And says, go get directions.
Come on, you guys coming or what?
Do you know where you're going?
My best guess was
I found
second
the
floor, so I'm
stairs.
only on the second floor. That's why I'm asking.
I found the stairs, okay?
But do you know what room she's in, or are you gonna check every single room in the house?
Can we just say, for the sake of argument, we ask where the room is?
Yeah. The mom says the 3rd floor.
Okay, just a moment. Let me just... So I can scroll all the way down. I'll get all the way down. Jeepers.
Oh, I zoomed out. I'm not for speed and efficiency. So now I gotta zoom all the way back in. Okay then, there we go. Position, I can't. Owen just goes up to the door and gently knocks on it. One moment.
Same with one.
You awake?
Hello?
You see Aerith come out and going, shh! Nephrite is just sleeping.
Well,
Yeah,
she's gonna
I
make...
look to the rest. You see Ogden look to the rest of you? Leave her to sleep or wake her up. Your choice.
I don't think waking her up would be smart.
I don't see what's wrong with that. She's gonna miss breakfast, and breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day.
Question to them. By looking at Gwen, can I tell that he's the type of person that would devour all the food before she woke up?
Mm.
Up to you how you want to interpret that.
No, just thinks back of when there were times when Lorelai would oversleep, and he's going against trying to wake Nephrite up, and the old saying, "Don't wake up a sleeping tiger."
Too late.
Or sleeping there.
Yeah. Quinn yells, Nephrite, it's time to wake up!
Ah!
And as for Quinn just shouting, Aerith, since she's the only person in the room, sees a jolt from under the covers,
Do I see
and
them at the entry of the door? Do I see it?
No, Aerith is pretty much blocking you guys
Blocking the
from it.
and
okay.
I'm using the crossbow, not the weapon itself, but I'm just using its roll because she's throwing her pillow.
That's gonna be a big throw since.
But what do you want me to do? You want me to roll for the crossbow, or do you want me to roll like unarmed strike?
Unarmed strike. It's a pillow.
Okay, so give me a second, because I sadly and stupidly did not add that to my character sheet, but I have it on my reference sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Aren't we all at some points in time?
So I'm just gonna roll it normally. So RD20 plus what is my bloody strength for unarmed strike? Oh, 3. Wait, 3?
Yeah, because
Proficient, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a 9.
Not going for it.
Yeah, you attempt to throw your pillow, but most you get is like, not even
Halfway
close.
across the room.
Yeah, like about here.
That
So I at
is.
least see the pillow being thrown.
Can I try to sneak in?
No, I'm just gonna come in, see the pillow.
Arif is blocking the door. You're gonna have to be her and in strength to get by her.
Oh, I
wasn't
thought I could use
I'm
stealth.
not beating her. I'm probably not beating her.
Oh
Nope,
dang!
she's not beating her. Not
Okay.
Can't I try to sneak in?
You can try stealth.
Okay.
It's your stealth against her wisdom.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh no,
I'm gonna try to
perception.
talk to her.
Okay, make sure it's normal. Good thing I did that because it was on advantage. Here goes something. 16.
I think, yeah, you know, no problem. Killed that 20.
No, because Star,
got it.
that's what is your domain.
Yeah.
You're ruining something I had a plan for. No.
Yep. Arif seeing you trying to push her out of the way and Gwen sneaking in, Arif just shuts the door. Give us 10 minutes.
Gwen falls on his butt.
And Null just goes right downstairs, heads back downstairs, and
Ow.
I'll just lean against the door frame and wait for them.
Ow.
Meanwhile,
What are you doing?
Arif grabs the pillow off the floor and hands it back to Nephrite. I am so sorry.
You're fine. It wasn't your fault that they decided to yell. Just
Oh, I can yell. I'm telling quite immediately as soon as she gets out.
Yeah, Gwen just
Just-
leaves.
I'm just
Let me
leaning
sleep
against
for 5
the
more
side
minutes.
of the bedroom.
just let me sleep for 5 more minutes, please. And if I'm not up in 5 minutes, then wake me up.
Will do. Right, Zuri?
Zuri just nods.
We'll make sure to keep them out of your hair for 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Oh.
So yeah, Nephrite is sleeping for 5 extra minutes.
What are the
As soon as Eris leaves, she's gonna see Ogman lean against the door frame. Not the door itself, but right next to it.
What are the frickin' chances Eric gets a nat frickin' 20?
1 in 20, pretty much.
Exactly.
So what is Eris' reaction to... Because she's probably leaving the room.
Eric leans on the door and she knows you're still there.
You know how there's the door frame and then the thing next to the wall next to the door? I'm pretty much leaning against that wall part, not the door itself.
Yep, she can still hear you.
Oh, he's not saying or doing anything. He's just waiting there. He's gonna wait 10 minutes.
Nope, she has a different way to tell if someone's nearby or not.
And let's just say 5 minutes later, for the sake of time, Nephrite slowly but surely gets out of bed and stretches so that way she can just start heading downstairs.
You doing okay?
Fine, okay?
As soon as she hears those words, Ogden just begins to leave.
The
Okay.
door is closed. How can you
No.
hear that?
Well, I'm near the door, and walls are probably not that thick, am I right?
Perception, please.
Oh no, momental. Let me scroll down. So I'm not using. Oh, I'm not hearing that at all then, so I'm going back to the wall.
You are hearing crap.
I'm not getting good rolls this session, unlike last session.
Okay, you clearly said that you're leaving, so
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, I said based off of what I heard, so.
yep. So pretty much before the 5 minutes are up, you gave up and walk back, okay? That's your 3.
Whee! Gotta go fast.
Nick, gotta go fast.
Anyway, back to the conversation.
The wall.
Back to the conversation at hand. Think you'll try to take it easy today? Try not to stress so much, even though you got a lot on your mind, and really, it's so much in your mind that you kind of kept me awake too, but just try to, I wouldn't say relax, but try not to be so stressed. We're here for you, right?
I'll try my best to take it easy to the best of my abilities. And since I already know what you can do, I should already ask this. Did one certain idea pop in my head that you were listening last night?
Oh, there were loads and loads of ideas flowing around your head last night. It's hard to keep track of them. I should have wrote some down on paper.
She'll whisper directly in Aerith's ear the idea that she's asking about. And, hey, Selector, somebody's gonna know before we go down to breakfast. It's Quinn's idea to absorb the mark from Nephrite's dad.
Darn it, you promised you would keep that a secret.
Aerith can read our minds. There's no clear chance that that's gonna be a secret.
Yeah, and I didn't know that until watching through the series, so that would have been something that if I didn't watch the series, I'd been like, wait, what? So yeah, this is why I'm kind of thankful I've been watching the series.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I guess that could work, or it could make the situation a lot worse.
That's what I thought too, but I don't want to just throw that
Have a
option
game.
out.
Have a game.
Hey, game.
The game.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am at
See.
work. I'm like in and out of everything.
That'd be
That's why I
okay.
didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to bother you. I just sent you a text asking if you had work today.
Yeah, my work doesn't like me apparently. They're just like, yeah, for now on until the end of time, I guess. So you're just gonna work every Saturday. And I'm just like, shoot me.
Game, I have one thing to say/do. Hug.
Yep. Hug.
Okay. Either way, well, whatever we decide to do, that just makes me more motivated for our quest for the artifacts. I mean, if they can cure us, they can cure your dad.
That also depends on how much time we have left. Remember, we've had these marks for about months. 2 to 3 months, if I remember correctly. My dad just got it.
Could please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was 4 months from what you said in the first episode.
It's been 4 months since the events in Caleb.
Okay, so sorry, apologies, son.
You're fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. So we should definitely hurry up with Nemia and move on to the next one. So she kind of looks around. I am a little nervous about the new guy.
Oh, I'm not the only one.
Well, it's weird. I heard 2 voices from him.
2?
Yeah, one his own and one completely different.
DM, do I even need to roll something because I have a medical theory? Even though the player already knows what it is, Nephrite has a medical theory on what it can be.
Personality disorder, aren't you?
Yep.
Yep, you can roll medicine.
First time in a while that I'm rolling medicine.
With this, with this.
You figured out, yeah.
You can quote your possible theory, but you don't know if it's concrete or not.
Not
The
without
only-
enough evidence.
The only possible theory I have is he may have either multi-personality disorder or manic disorder. It's a theory, but I don't have enough evidence to be concrete.
Okay, out of character. I feel insulted!
It's a medical theory, but the player already knows. The character
I
does.
to throw that at you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Is
I
that
mean, also
a
out of
thing
character.
D&D?
He could potentially be a schizophrenic.
That too.
Is that possible to have multi-personality disorder in D&D?
Yes.
100%.
My best
I
guess
played
would be
a-
no
I
mercy
played a
mercy.
PG
Cough,
character.
cough.
But before Quinn and Null decide to come back up here again with Augment, while also dragging potentially either my mother or my father, we might want to get down there for breakfast.
That's true.
Can I tell you something I've been doing while at breakfast?
Sure.
Pretty much passively questioning them on the parents' relationship with Nephrite.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Please, no, for the love of all that is holy, please, no.
yes, I'm doing that. Whenever someone's begging for mercy, it's like, do it. So, what do they hear as soon as coming up?
Do I need to roll perception in order to hear it, or no?
Yes you do.
I am pure evil and I am not sorry sound.
Soft 10, so no. I don't hear much.
The most you
give it
hear
up.
is like as soon as you come in through the door, the most you hear at the end is words among like your bashing personality and your silver tongue.
While Zuri just flies over to the plants and just perch in there.
Keep the repeat that 15 because I didn't properly hear you cut out a little bit. Asking me about what?
About her brashing personality and her silver tongue.
Okay. Okay, because I thought I heard it's like your. Okay, not her. Okay. Sorry, wanted that cleared up.
Okay.
So what is she doing as soon as she hears this now and it's a part of this conversation? Ogden is also looking at Aerith, and his guard is like completely up. And that's not something she can really. How do I describe it? It's obvious, but it's also not obvious at the same time.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Real subtle.
But hearing the dashing personality in Silver Tongue, I think at this point most of the party can
I shall
notice.
be right back.
Okay. I believe at this point some of the party members can notice that Nephrite does have a bit of a bag. She's starting to get a couple of bags under her eyes because she did not sleep well. Hence why the trio may or may not have heard a pillow being thrown.
Yes.
Okay,
I think
Nephrite?
I've heard enough. Thank you. And he gives a nod to the parent. Just to save her from a little bit of embarrassment.
Just, good morning, everyone. Sorry I am late. Just
Tired.
understatement, but yes.
Well, here, your mother comes and dumps you a plate of extra eggs. Keep it
And she says in Elvish, "Thank you, Mom."
I still understand Elvis, you know.
Yeah, I know.
with all your late nights tinkering and working, a mother is used to this.
Action 6. He only those sitting next to me can really notice it, so Aerith can just see like this split second look of a melancholy on his face. That's it.
So everyone's at the table eating a nice healthy breakfast of eggs, French toast, bacon, some oven baked bread, juices, coffee, and tea.
Ogman's drinking the tea. Ogman's participating in the drinking of the tea.
Quinn's gonna ask, can I have some coffee, please?
The father looks at you going, aren't you a little young to have coffee?
Isn't it the same thing as juice?
Nephrite is too tired to answer. She's just way too tired while she just drinks her coffee.
Now drinking some of his, like, you're too young.
Seeing that everyone's being quiet now, Ogman puts his teacup on the table, politely, and then stands up. I have a feeling you all have questions. I believe now would be a good time to ask. So, I have questions, you have questions. We'll take turns, you go first.
I believe the king of questions himself should start on that one.
Who are you looking at? Because Ogman's going to follow your look to who that might be.
Alish.
Okay, so he's going to follow his look to Elise. Out of character. I thought you were the Fairy Queen, that right?
Oh yeah, I'm the theory queen because I can make up a theory based off of information.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Is Elise typing or?
No, I'm
not
typing
sure.
because Dragon said earlier, if anyone talks to Alish, you will need to type it in.
Oh,
Okay.
then... I did that just to clarify for him in case it was
In case it was too vague, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm really sleeping.
Huh?
One moment while he's sleeping. I'm gonna quick. I'm gonna quickly AFK so until I'll be right back in a quick moment. It's not gonna take me long.
Okay.
So waiting on Elise.
Yep. If
Should we
Elise
just answer any other questions that while he types it up?
sure.
So yeah. So as he types it up, I'll answer any other questions in character. Oh, never mind. You just mentioned.
I'm a practical person,
Okay,
and
so
it was
information
obvious
about that.
Yep.
I gotta think of how to answer this. I think this will be easy enough to show. He quickly rolls up his sleeve a bit, and you can see there are quite a bit of scars that look to be from a certain someone's favorited weapon.
Oh, yes.
AKA razors. He then just lowers his arm sleeve. That should suffice. Give me a second.
Okay, so you know him through combat.
Without force was my domain. My domain was
You're
I'm
glitching
fighting
here.
him out for it, and let's just say the combat did not go favorably.
Okay, so that's one question from us. I believe it's your turn for a question.
What is your relation to him, Razor?
Oh, that's easy. See? You battled him a few times and he was a pain in the ass.
You see Ogman give a little smirk? Correct.
And he also... Oh, and if you thought he was bad, you should see who he works for.
You see his eyebrow raise.
Which will
I
be
asked
answered
what
in a
your
follow-up
relationship
question.
to him was.
Yep.
I asked your relationship to him first, so that would be nice to get to know.
Very well, I can actually answer that personally. Our relationship with Razor, I believe I showed you the answer in our first encounter, did I not?
Sorry, my memory's not bad. It's out of character. What was that again?
Her hand.
So the mark. Okay then.
Mm-hmm.
So okay then. So you see him raise an eyebrow in confusion, being like, "I still don't really understand," but I'll take that answer for now, sort of idea.
If you want the answer in a more clear state, I believe it's time for another question on our end, and I will leave that to one of our other colleagues. Meaning open floor for anybody else who wants to answer.
So let's pull over for anyone else.
Open floor for anyone else who wants to ask.
Out of character is okay, I can ask?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can ask anything.
Yep.
Just wanted to ask, so didn't want to interrupt.
No problem.
Okay, yeah. Next question. Why were you in the forest exactly?
Let's just say I got separated from my tribe when I was in and around what happened 4 months ago. I managed to escape. I got separated from them, and I've been stuck, and I've lived here ever since. And I was living in that forest ever since.
So does that mean you don't live around here?
I've made this place as much of a home as I can for the past 4 months.
So is this land not your home?
Home is where you can rest easy, so I would consider it my home for now. My tribe is more the nomadic one, but we just pick up and go whenever we feel like it. So,
Oh. Well, in that case... out of character, dang it. There was something else. Let's see. What are your abilities exactly?
find them out should we encounter anything dangerous. My turn for questioning. You see him grab a fork and point it at Nephrite's green mark. What is your relation to that?
Well, since Quinn did ask 4 questions, I'll give you 4 questions. I'll give you 4 answers. For your second question, second answer, the relation to the mark, all of us have it. We were more or less, and she tenses up a bit. Aerith is the only one who actually hear the uncensored version. But she quickly controls her temper a bit and just says, unwillingly experimented on by a young woman, and she looks to everybody in the party and gives the look of, he needs to know. Alanta is a different name. However, give me a second. I actually need to look up this character's name because it's not Alanta. We love Alanta.
Altier.
It's not a
Altier.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, it's Ultier. Similar. I run via Ultier via fairy tale. Yes.
Thank you.
Why does that remind me of Fairy Tale?
Because that's where the name came from.
That's what that got the name.
But anyway, we were unwillingly experimented on by a young woman named Altier.
It's okay. Okay. Again, all that we actually just had character, so sorry. Mm-hmm.
You're fine.
Yeah. I see.
That was the second. That was the second answer to your second question. You have 2 more freebies. Well, 3 more.
He points his thumb to Quinn. And what is he? Or do I want to know?
He is a precious cinnamon roll.
I know that. I've seen the series. He is a precious cinnamon roll.
Primary answer, he's one of us.
Well,
If you want a racial answer, well, that's something that Quinn can ask or answer.
He's looking at Quen like, answer if you want to, I'm not going to force you. That's the sort of look he's giving Quen right now.
He... Out of character crap. I'm trying to find a way to describe this.
That's okay.
He's
Please give me
giving
a
you the
minute.
look of. He's giving you the look of you can answer if you want, if not demanded of you.
Oh no, I'm out of character. I am answering. I'm just trying to find a way to describe it.
Oh, okay.
The best you can, that's all I'm going to say you can do. Do the best you can.
Mm-hmm. This is in character. You look for what you can see, yes. He has he has yellow patches on his left arm and a black patch on his right. He has a discolored eye. He has a discolored eye. He has a discolored eye on his right eye. You could see there are cuffs with chains on his arms and legs, and you could see the number 4 on his neck. You can also see he has horns and a tail.
Yeah, he's asking directly to Quen what he thinks he is.
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but my mother said it was always some sort of disease.
He's giving the others a look of, as he said, does he want to know?
Nephri's giving you the look of, do you really want to know?
You can
He
ask
saw
if
some-
you...
He seemed like those times like, I guess that's the best I'm going to get from all for now.
Anything else?
That's all I'm out of questions, so are you?
No, you have 2 more. Since Quen did ask 4, you've only asked 2 of your 4.
Alright then. Now this is personal, but I'd like to know more about, and then he points to Zuri. That. And then he points to Uba, I think is the proper enunciation. That.
I can answer for Zuri since he is mine. Uba is Alicia's familiar, to the best of my knowledge.
Zuri.
Zuri is my construct. I built him along with my father when I was younger. And Zuri's been with me ever since. Modifications and all have been mine.
Yep, and your father chimes out going, how is he holding up, by the way? Does he need an oil change or something like that?
Oil change? I don't believe so. I have been keeping track of that. However, I think he is overdue for an eye exam.
Alright. Maybe we can work on that sometime this afternoon.
This is something like Aerith is going to notice, but between Nefra and her father's conversation, you can just see this stone cold look, not of anger, but of like a no emotion stone cold look.
But back to the question cycle at hand. That's 3 out of 4. 1 left.
I don't really have any more questions for him. He then leans back in his seat, and so therefore, all questions have been answered that we're going to get to for now. Actually, I just thought of one last one.
By all means.
You see him lean against the table a bit? How about I give you my assistance?
Sure? We're going up against the king.
DM, what I know of all the king's laws and stuff that he's pulled, because again, I've been watching it, so I know about these things, but what I know of them.
You would know the harshness of his rules.
Okay. as soon as you say king, his eyes give this sort of death glare, and it's like, if you're going to kill him, count me in.
Whoa, I didn't say we were gonna kill him.
Well, if the situation calls for it, that might be. It's a possibility, but not a. It's a possibility, but not a promise, and a hard possibility we're trying to avoid due to certain information that we gathered while we were in Boss.
You see him lean back. Money and manners won't save you from an elm. And for those who have not seen his character sheet, you know where I'm pulling that from.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you any better, we kind of massacred a bunch of soldiers on the way to Nemia, and then we beat the tar out of some soldiers here. And out of character, who was the boss?
Minister. Minister.
Galahad.
And then we-
Minister Galahad.
And then we ended up killing the minister, the king put in charge here.
I so want to do something that a certain deceased person would say, but I'm not going to.
Please do it.
I didn't catch that.
I said anarchy.
Oh.
Like out of character anarchy sort of idea.
Fair enough. Yes, Ken?
If it's okay, may I please share what we talked about?
Ugman has just his eye raised at Gwen and left right, just looking at them right now, like, what are you talking about?
Nephrite just gives a heavy sigh. Allow me to lead you in on that one, Quinn. Because this is a possible theory that I am personally against, but it's a plausibility that might work. Don't know how well.
If it does work, it might save you.
Can you please share this theory? 2 minds are better than 1.
Gwen?
Well, I've been wondering about what Razor said. If it's possible, he said it was possible to put marks on others, as we've seen from, as he points to Nephrite's father. Well, you were
thinking the reverse might be true.
Yes, if it's possible for one to do it with the crap out of character. Dang it! I stuttered.
It's okay. It's okay.
For this might only be possible for ones that do have a mark. But if it is, it might be the one who does have a mark might be able to absorb the mark from others, thus saving them.
What would I need to roll to figure out if that's like a good idea or not?
You could do Arcana, however, for you, it would be at disadvantage because you're new and will have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah. So, disadvantage with Arcana. Did I roll? Oh, sorry. I rolled twice to the DM. Sorry. Re-roll or no?
Well, you rolled twice, so.
Yeah, I rolled twice back, so that's up to you, Drew.
Yeah.
So they're both to you.
Yep. We're unfortunately gonna have to keep it, and for the counter, we got a nat 1.
All right.
I'm on it.
Yeah. Again, I'm not using my mouse right now, so I'm using the touchpad of my computer, so that's probably why.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you would have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah. I can't really say if that's a good idea or not, because I don't have enough information.
Can anybody else in the group, aside from Nephrite, who are actually proficient or have some knowledge of Arcana be able to roll,
Why
i.e.,
proficiency?
All is.
i.e., Alish, Null, Avelios, or Aerith.
Yeah. No one's willing to try.
Yep, anyone who's proficient in Arcana.
All right. And is it
Yes, I did
normal?
Back, so I made you roll to the DM.
Say again?
Normal?
Yes, normal.
I didn't have enough information, so yeah, that's why I had it with disadvantage.
And that's a 12.
Marking it.
Add that to the mark. Hey, I just made the joke unintentionally. Damn it! Because add a character. Because remember last session I showed the mark to Avalon, so you guys know I have a mark, and I said, "Well, add that to the mark," and then. Damn it!
But would Null know anything?
There is not a lot of information to build upon, so it could be a possibility. But if you mess with magic you don't understand, it could turn out worse.
He just slams his hands on the table. Absolutely not. This is too risky. Besides, you are too young to take that kind of risk, Quinn.
I don't know. You guys have helped me so much, and if it's to help her father, then I'm willing to risk it. Risk my own life.
Here, sorry, second. Yes, but if it does great harm, you might end up destroying this family. That's gonna be it for all Augment's gonna say.
And besides, like I said, you're too young. This is too much of a risk to your life. If anyone's going to take that kind of risk, I'll do it.
No.
You see his eyebrow raise at this.
Well, who says we need to take a chance at this? I mean, Trillis gave us a solution. If we could do it, we could help her father the normal way.
If this was... This should have never happened if things had gone wrong in the exchange that we were attempting.
And my I get clued into this.
And if this is the only way I can do that mistake, I'm willing to take that chance.
Something goes wrong, you destroy a family.
If it works, the worst case scenario might consume me. And if that happens...
If the worst case scenario actually prevails, whose fault do you think it's going to be for us to actually tell your girlfriend that her beloved is going to be missing his chance to propose?
No, that's why I suggested I do it, because I got no family members.
You see Augment on the side? So how long does he have, because you guys have been speaking of a timer, how long has this timer been elapsing for her father here?
From what I can guess, it's only been a day. However, for all of us, it's been precisely 3 to 4 months. We may have a shorter timer than my dad.
Then it would be wise to leave it for now, collect more information, and then make a decision later.
Wait, there's someone else that might know. And you see Aerith pulling her earring. Trellis? Trellis, can you hear us? All of a sudden, everyone's...
It's like, are you insane?
Yeah, everyone's earring rings for a moment and going, well, yeah, just rolled out of bed. Give me a minute.
I hear this at all or no?
No, you do not. You do not have an earring.
Well, I'm still gonna ask like he's crazy.
Alright. I'm up. What do you need? We need some magical advice. Oh, okay. Where are you guys? We're in Nemia right now. Nephrite's home? Do you think you can find it? Yep, just, give me a minute. The line goes dead for a few minutes. And then, all of a sudden, you hear loud knocking at the door.
Pardon me for a moment while I go to the door.
She's gonna be super happy.
So
I'll
doing
get
that,
it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Sorry. As that's happening, Oven asks the father if he has a library.
We have a study. Number
Give me a
of
second.
Okay, may I please use your study to research a few things?
Sure.
Where would it be?
Major study would be down here.
Which floor?
First floor.
On the left?
Yep, where I'm pinging.
Okay, thank you. He bows his head, and I'll leave you all with this decision for yourselves. And then he just goes to the study.
Okay, and Nephrite? You open the door and you see Charlotte there. Oh, good.
How?
I need to get... Hi. Good, I got the right place.
I have a plethora of questions going on through my mind, but right now, just come on in. Alish, you might want to inform the party that we have a visitor.